Hey car friends, time for some home work. Okay, this is some stuff I want you to do because you should never take lightly the power of the white paint that we use for highlights. So I want to give you some exercises that you can do at home, but most likely you'll be in class at school or something. But anyway, just do this stuff and you'll get better, okay? So mix up your gouache and find that right consistency. And here's what I want you to practice doing, okay? So I want you to start, well, first of all, when I first lay down or get some on my brush, I wipe some off to the side because it's probably too thick the first time you're gonna get it on your brush. So do that first and don't just lay it down on your picture right away. But I want you to start just by making some like thin straight lines, as thin as you possibly can, okay? So to make a bunch of thin lines like that. Next thing I want you to do is start and like a point and then fade it out, almost like a comet, like that. Okay, so make a bunch of those, almost like air intake, but yeah, like a shooting star kind of effect. So have them trail out. The next thing I want you to do is start it real thin and then bulge out and then thin out again. So you're going to start like this. So it starts thin, bulges out like that. And the way you do that is you lightly touch it to the paper at first, then you push down a little bit, and then you pull out again, and then let go. That's how you do that, nothing fancy, like that. And then the last thing I want you to do is making 10 dots in a row of all different thickness, going from thick to thin. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I want them to gradate at the right level. And I want them to be circular, which these are not. So obviously I have some homework of my own to do. But try that, and then try the other way. Start it real thin, real light, bring it up. Like that, okay? And try circles of all different shapes. That's what you want to do. Alright, and that's basically it, because when you're rendering a car, these are essentially the 3 different types of white highlights that you're going to apply. Super thin, bulge, or dots. Okay, so it's all basic art class kind of stuff, but really, if you've been a car design person, chances are you haven't really fiddled with paint very much. You may not be into it. You'll never do strokes like that on a car render. I just did that while I'm talking because it sounded really cool to do. But anyway, make sure you try out some different brushes too. This is a super fine point. Any old brush, it doesn't matter, but it's got to be one of these fine point ones, which will probably cost you like $10 or $15 at the art store, believe it or not. Make sure you mix your paint to the right consistency. Make sure you're using nice gouache paint. And other than that, just go through these exercises, do it a million times until you're confident that you can quickly and easily lay down these types of lines in any art situation. You can see the thinness of these lines I'm putting down is like hair thin. It's crazy thin. So you should be able to do that. When you're done that too, you can try doing it around curves like that. So try doing your bulge stroke, but bring it around like a curve like that, or like that. Try all these different ways, not just in a row or in a straight line, but really see how it turns out. And you can see my brush is adding this extra line because it's kind of old and frazzled like me. But anyway, that is your homework for today. Do that a million times and your final color renderings will look 100 times better. Okay? Homework. You can go to my Facebook page, post up your samples or your demo. I can take a look at it if you want, but this will be an exercise that should be pretty helpful later.